Hey, so right off the bat, this is going to be terrible. This is not going to be entertaining to watch or listen to probably, and I'm going to do it every single day until I get good at it. I create content. I've been an excellent writer my entire life. I've dipped my toes into video editing, and I'm not bad at that when I actually apply myself to it. And I've been on podcasts, and both times that I've tried podcasting went pretty decently. I never advertised any of these things, so the audience never grew massive. It didn't become a big thing. But a couple episodes got some really good feedback from a lot of organic growth. And I've had a couple articles that have blown up and gone semi-viral. I've never really paid a large amount of money to advertise anything. I've thrown 20 bucks around here and there just to test some things out, test the waters a bit on certain topics with certain audiences, but I've never gotten into vlogging, and it's something that I know I'm not good at. I'm not good in front of, I don't think I'm good in front of a camera. I've never had the confidence for that kind of thing. This is an excellent way for me to try and change that. I've thought about doing it for a while, and what's always held me back is that I don't know what to do. I'm not good at it. I don't have the confidence, like I said, but what I've realized over the past couple days is that if I wait around to try and make the first episode of a vlog perfect, it's just never going to happen. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to vlog every single day so that it's in my mind, so that I'm constantly coming up with new ideas to improve it, to make my performance better, to make it more interesting, to make it more entertaining to watch, and apply it. And over the course of the next few months, over the course of the year 2023, I will slowly but surely improve my skills and be able to deliver an entertaining product. Also, I'm going to be using the vlog to document my self-improvement journey, which I've gotten really into for the past couple months. I've been hitting the gym really hard. I used to be skinny fat. I'm still kind of skinny fat. In fact, now I'm actually more fat, but I've been pretty consistent in the gym for the past 6 months to try and change the fact that I have no muscle. And now I'm getting a little self-conscious. How do I carry myself? I'm trying to improve the fact that I had no muscle. And I've packed some muscle on. I've gotten a few compliments, people telling me that I'm getting bigger. And so now I think it's time to lose the fat, to start cutting. So today I started keto, which I've done before to lose weight because I haven't been skinny fat my entire life. There have been times where I've just been flat out fat, and keto seems to always do the trick. Keto and intermittent fasting, so that's what I'm doing now. I am not eating breakfast, wait until like 1 p.m. to eat lunch, and eating a lot of fat and protein. So this morning I had eggs, and I don't have anything else in the kitchen right now. I don't even have milk, so I had more eggs for dinner. But I'm gonna go shopping tomorrow, pick up a few things. But keto officially began today. So I'm just gonna document my dieting, my weight loss, my progress in the gym. I'm gonna continue training as hard as I have been. Really, what I want to do here, what I want to do for a career, or a side career, or just something, I've always been really good at writing, and I know that I can produce great works of fiction and nonfiction alike. I have a fiction project that I'm working on right now, and I write and publish primarily non-fictional editorials about philosophy and the proper way to live your life. And I haven't started vlogging because I don't feel like I physically represent my ideals yet. I'm working towards it, but I didn't want that to be an excuse holding back the development of my skills. So I'm starting my vlog now, even though I'm not in the shape that I want to be in. And I'm just gonna track my progress. I'm gonna use this time while I improve myself, while I turn myself into the man that I want to be, to develop my vlogging skills. A little bit about myself personally. I know the facial hair and the mustache probably adds a couple years to my age, to my look, but I am a 24-year-old male, very young. I do not have a college degree yet, although I'm working towards a health science degree, an associate's in health science. But I am going to change it up. Once I have my associates, I'm gonna switch to engineering, because I don't really want to be in healthcare, and I've realized that. But I would love to be an engineer. I'd love to build something. But at the same time, I have this amazing skill gifted to me by the gods of writing, and I want to develop that, and I want people to see what I write. I want them to see what I produce, and content creation in general, videos to go along with my writing, because I know people don't really read very much anymore, especially not nonfiction articles. They'd much rather consume their philosophical content, their political content, all of their non-fictional content. They'd much rather consume it in video form. And I'll still write it out for those who enjoy writing, and just because I enjoy writing. But I want to be able to produce videos to go alongside it, because I know that's what people want to see, and that's where the majority of my audience would come from. That's what this is about. I'm just using this as a way to practice. There are a lot of things that I'm going to have to learn throughout this process, like public speaking. I mean, this is kind of it's kind of intimate. It's just me in my room talking to a camera. I can't see my audience, so it's not public speaking, but it's kind of public speaking, and public speaking skills would translate well over here. So I'm going to have to learn public speaking. I'm going to have to learn, I'm sure, a slew of other things. I'll use this as an opportunity to test out what works and what doesn't work, cut out the things that don't work, and take the things that work and run with them, and add things and take things away, and hopefully deliver a good product someday. I know this is not a good product, but someday I will be able to deliver a good product that people will want to watch. So that's what I'm doing here. What else do I have to say? There was a whole slew of things that I wanted to say before I got up here. I was running through it in my mind a couple hours ago. I should have written it down. Mental note: write things down. I guess if we're documenting my self-improvement journey, I might as well go into what I've done over the past couple months to try and improve myself. I really think that young men in the West today, and I know from personal experience that young men in the West today have serious mental health problems. They don't realize it, but they do. They have serious mental health problems that prevent them from taking action on the things that they want to do with their lives. So the message that I try to push, and my ideal, is that someday all young men will understand the process of developing skills that they'll see that they can accomplish. Most young men in the West today suffer extreme deficiency in their self-esteem, and this affects their will to accomplish things and to be great. We all want to be great, and nobody seems to know how to do it, but I don't think it's that hard. People just need to learn how to apply themselves. It is hard. It is hard. Let me backtrack. It is difficult. But there's a way, there's a mindset that you can develop that will allow yourself to embrace the hardship and to find joy in it. And through the development of that mindset, young men will realize that they can accomplish their goals, that they can improve their position. So many young men feel crippled and stuck in their rooms playing video games and watching pornography and just consuming entertainment constantly. They've become addicted to it. TikTok has, and not just TikTok, but entertainment in general has brought our attention spans from, 20 minutes down to 7 seconds. Like that's the attention span of a goldfish. And that's tragic. That's not how human beings are supposed to live. I don't think it's almost like entertainment has alchemically transformed us into a new slave race of people who can't accomplish things even though they want to. I want to talk about how to set yourself on the right path, how to change that, how to improve yourself. And I feel like I know how, because I've had a really good streak for the past 6 months. And I haven't achieved my goals yet, but I've made significant progress. There are step-by-step processes that you can follow that will help you, and I've found them, and I want to share them, and I want everybody to know what I know, and to learn alongside me as I learn. As I go through my process, maybe some people will join me. And I don't mean to put myself out there sort of arrogantly or presumptuously as some prophet who knows all this secret information that nobody else knows. There are plenty of other people out there that are putting out the information that I want to put out. I just know that I am good at writing, and I'm okay at podcasting. I want to get better at that, and I know that I can be good at vlogging if I practice, if I get into it. I can help spread these messages, and I can help lift young Western men out from this rut that they find themselves in, that they've allowed themselves to drop into on some level, but that they have also been forcefully put into, and they have been. The entertainment complex and the world that we find ourselves in today that has made young men into these weaker versions of themselves is not an accident. It's there on purpose. People who have figured out how to impose their will on the world have consciously made it so that it's harder for other people to do so that they don't have their positions of power challenged. And I want to help change that. I want to devote at least some of my energy to helping change that, to making a better world, especially because I plan on having children someday, and I don't want them to go through the 10 years of video game addiction that I went through, and feeling hopeless and not feeling like I would ever amount to anything. I know now that that's not true, that I can improve myself and that I can accomplish things. And it's made me realize that the vast majority of young men who find themselves in the same position that I was in feel the same way. And if I can help just a little bit bring about a better world where young men don't feel like that anymore, and they feel empowered to take action on their dreams, I don't think there is a more meaningful cause than that. This is my first episode, so maybe I shouldn't go too overboard, but I think this has been good. I'm kind of losing it now. I've been going for 20 minutes. I don't know how much of this is getting cut out. It's probably going to be like 10 minutes or probably less than 10 minutes when I finally like cut out all the ums and the pauses. But I'm just going to stop it here. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to do this every single day until I get good at it. Okay, goodbye.